Assalamu alaikum everyone. This week on Therapy Thursday, we're going to be talking about positive self-talk. Now, if you've been following along in the series, you know that I've covered topics like negative thinking and overwhelmed thoughts. And today, we're going to be talking about a very easy and quick remedy to get over all of that. Positive self-talk is the message that you consistently give yourself. The things that you say or the thoughts that you have in your head that really dictate how you perceive and see yourself. A quick way to gauge your self-talk or the way that you are addressing yourself is to think about if you were saying the same stuff to somebody else, or in particular, what if you were saying this to a little child? If your self-talk is really, really negative, you're going to notice that constantly putting yourself down is going to lead to low self-esteem or feeling overwhelmed or just in general being negative all the time. So what is positive self-talk and what makes positive self-talk? If you've ever switched on YouTube and typed in affirmations, you're going to notice that a list of videos is going to come up where there are a lot of I am statements. I am beautiful, I am smart, I am capable, I am confident. And some of those videos will instruct that you look in the mirror and say all of these statements to yourself. So, what do self-affirmations do? And why is it easy for some people to practice self-affirmations while for others, hearing those videos feels so awkward and so uncomfortable? Self-affirmations are the positive self-talk that we create for ourselves to change our narrative. So if you lack confidence, say things like, I am confident and I am capable. If you're the kind of person who struggles with self-esteem, say things like, I am beautiful. I know that I'm worthy. Self-affirmations start rewiring your brain system. They teach you that you can be the person that you want to be as long as you are internalizing that message. So these are not just words that you're saying. It's not just lip service. This is actually you embodying that thought, that emotion, that feeling, and really letting it sink in and believing in it from really deep down inside. I get a lot of people who come into therapy, and if I ever tell them to, switch on a YouTube video and listen along to positive self-affirmations, they'll come back and they'll say, I couldn't do it. I watched that video for 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I just couldn't do it. It made me feel so uncomfortable and it was so awkward. And that's a very telling thing. If you can't even be in the presence of somebody else saying good things about you, really, what does that say about your self-esteem? That's a red flag right there, that if you can't sit in the company of just a video playing in the background telling you about your self-worth or how good you are or how empowered or how capable you are, what does that really say about your own self-talk? So if you want to be the kind of person who develops that positive energy within yourself, that positive attitude, that healthy capacity and the capability, well, the starting point is changing the way that you talk to yourself. Creating self-affirmations through positive self-talk is going to give you that power that you need to really rewrite that story within yourself. So whatever your struggles, whether it's your self-esteem, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your confidence, or whether it's a fear that you've had, change the sentence, change the narrative, and allow yourself to rewrite everything for your brain and convince yourself that everything that you think you can really truly be just by starting to believe in yourself. So this week on Therapy Thursday, I'm going to get you guys to do a little bit of an exercise. Write down 3 things that you want to become. Any 3 things that you think that you might be struggling with, write them down and decide what are the 3 things that I need to work on. And then write yourself a power statement. A power statement isn't just an I am statement. So it's not just I am beautiful or I am confident. A power statement is a sentence that is packed with positivity and really allows your brain to take in and start believing on the inside that message that you're trying to give yourself. So beautiful is just not enough. I am an amazing human being who has the capacity and capability of feeling healthy and happy and confident. Now that's a power statement. So when you start writing power statements for yourself, make them large and elaborate and strong so that every time you read them or every time you say them to yourself, you realize that by changing your narrative, You're changing the function of your brain and allowing yourself to become that person that you were always meant to be.